this video, I'm going to give you 5 quick tips for improving the cash flow in your business. Number 1, my first tip is to invoice quickly. You won't get the money in if you don't send your invoice out. So invoice quickly, and on top of that, make sure that you invoice accurately. I would also add to that to do the work quickly. Again, you're not going to get your money in if you don't get your invoice out, and you're not going to get your invoice out if you haven't done the work. So if you can get your work done quickly, get it invoiced quickly, get it invoiced accurately, that will help your cash flow. Number 2, my second tip is make it easy for your customers to pay you. Put the information on your invoices so that they can see how they can pay you. Add your bank details. Maybe they can pay you by card. Make that straightforward for them. You don't want people paying you by check nowadays because that's going to take forever. So put the information on your invoice, make it straightforward. It's the easiest thing in the world for your customers to make the payment. Maybe it's at 11 o'clock at night and they want to pay you. If your bank information is on their invoice, then they'll be able to do it. So that's second tip. The third tip that I have for you to improve cash flow in your business is to keep an eye on what hasn't been paid. It's so easy to issue your invoices and then just forget about them. Don't assume that your customers will pay you on time. Even if they pay by standing order, pay by direct debit, things do go wrong. So keep an eye on what hasn't been paid. Run reports for your business and chase up your customers if you have to. A polite phone call, a polite email, send them a statement. Keep an eye on what hasn't been paid and chase it up. The fourth tip I've got for you in your business is to pay attention to the money that you are spending. Keep a tight grip on your expenses, especially if you're at the startup stage. If money is tight, don't be spending money on things that you don't need. Be careful about the subscriptions, the committed costs, because these are the ones that are difficult to get out of. One-offs, if you require them and you can afford them, are much easier. But don't get dragged into, I need this subscription, I need that subscription, the free version is not good enough, I need to upgrade, somebody's told me this is better than something else. Keep your subscriptions, keep your ongoing costs as low as possible. The final tip I have for you today, the fifth tip to improve cash flow in your budget, is to keep a cash flow forecast. Now it might be on a piece of paper, it might be on a spreadsheet, it might be that you've got software to do this, but you need to pay attention to when the money is moving around in your business. When do you expect the money to come in and when do you make payments? If you're VAT registered and you pay quarterly, you don't want it to be a surprise when all of a sudden you've got a bill to pay. The same, your taxes. Taxes for your employees might be monthly or quarterly, and your business taxes might be annually. Pay attention to how much these amounts are and when you need to make the payments. So keep a cash flow record, pay attention to the timing of the cash in your business. So that is my 5 cash flow tips for you today.